Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back. It is exactly 8:36 a.m. South African time. We cross over to Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, and we're going to be talking with the producer at the Haramain Sharifain. He is based in that part of the world, and we are going to be talking about the crazy win of the Saudi Arabian soccer team over Argentina. Assalamu alaikum to you, Mohammed Gibran. Welcome to the program, and you must be absolutely elated this morning.
Walaikum assalam. Thank you for having me. And yes, we are all late this morning because we had an absolutely amazing day yesterday, and the king announced a public holiday for today. So everyone will be waking up late today because they were up all night celebrating.
I should imagine that absolutely. Okay. And when we spoke during the Hajj season, the previous Hajj season, I did ask you to tell me a little bit about the work you do in Riyadh. Obviously, you are not born and brought up in that country. Just tell us a little bit about the background of what you do in Saudi Arabia, and then we can proceed with the interview.
Actually, I was born and brought up in Saudi Arabia. So the work I do is basically journalism regarding mostly about the Haramain Sharifain. So I report um, the news and about the two holy mosques regarding Hajj and Umrah. I write stories about them. So you can only see me popping up few times a year, usually during Ramadan and Hajj.
Alhamdulillah. So,
Yeah,
but you are of Indian origin, are you not?
I'm Pakistani origin.
Pakistan. Okay, there you go. I didn't get it that wrong, did I? So
No.
you are the go-to person. So inshallah, if I want to go for Hajj or Umrah, and when I do arrive in the Holy Lands, you're the person I get in touch with. You'll just make my journey that much easier, I should imagine.
Inshallah, surely I will able to provide you the information you need so that your journey becomes
Ameen,
comfortable.
Ameen, Thumma Ameen. Okay, let's talk about the World Cup. I should imagine even yesterday when the match was in progress, that all the cities or the entire Saudi Arabia was almost at a standstill because everybody's eyes were glued to the World Cup on TV.
Yes, definitely. Actually, what happened yesterday was there was a very good build-up behind this match. So before the Saudi national team departed to Qatar, the Crown Prince himself met with the soccer team and encouraged them. So it was very high, powerful atmosphere yesterday. And around midday, the government announced a sudden holiday for the public sector. So everyone, before starting the match, they got a holiday and they rushed back to their homes and places where they watch the match together with their friends and colleagues or families. So even during the match, as you said, it became a standstill, and people were at their homes and with the people they love to watch the match.
Now, the Middle East and Saudi Arabia, in particular, is really, when you talk Saudi Arabia, it is what comes to mind immediately is Hajj, Makkah, and Medina, and all of those beautiful historical sites, which is so revered by us as Muslims, and that what comes to mind even for non-Muslims. Um, Saudi Arabia is not at all associated with sporting facilities. How is it that this amazing event happened? I mean, this was something out of the blue. I don't think it was expected, not by Saudi Arabia or not anyone else around the world.
So, the Saudis are very passionate about football specifically. So, Saudi Arabia has been associated with football for quite few years now. So, in '94, I believe they reached up to round 16 of the FIFA World Cup, and after that, they hadn't achieved so much in the World Cup. So over the past few years, the government has made various investments improving facilities for citizens and encourages citizens to come into football. The Crown Prince himself is very passionate about football and at multiple occasions has said that he would be improving sporting facilities and giving all the things necessary for the national team to go ahead and be the forefront in every platform they play at. So this was something everyone was exciting to see because they expected the team to perform well this year. So when the match first started and everyone knew that Lionel Messi did the first goal, so everyone did get a little lighthearted. If you were following social media as journalists usually do during such events, because they get the real time emotions at that time. So everyone got a little hearted, and they were being preparing themselves that they were going to lose. But the sudden uh, tides turn, and the Saudis scored two goals against Argentina, and the goat of all time, Lionel Messi, was defeated. So, and that too during the first match of Saudi Arabia. So it was an unexpected, truly excitement which came over the country, and as a result, we can see what is today.
So undoubtedly, all the young boys are going to truly want to be wannabe soccer players, and I have no doubt in my mind that the sport of soccer will be promoted in a very big way in Saudi Arabia. My husband and I were talking about it, and he also indicated that he thinks that they have amazing coaches involved in coaching the soccer teams, and he also says post this win, soccer is going to be promoted in an even bigger way in Saudi Arabia. They will get international coaches to come down into Saudi Arabia on contract and promote the game in the biggest way possible. Would you agree with that?
Yes, definitely. Your point is extremely correct because, as I said earlier, that the government is has been spending millions and billions of riyals, I believe, in sports, for sporting facilities. New stadiums are being made. If you have heard about Neom, I think you absolutely have. There is a big sporting sports city being made in Neom as well. So the Saudi Arabia aims to become the center of sports for the Middle East or maybe even Asia in the future, and they might be even bidding for the FIFA World Cup itself in the future. So Saudi Arabia is definitely preparing itself to become the sporting center, and not just being the sporting center, but also for its national team to come at the top. And I believe that yesterday's match will put Saudi Arabia at the spotlight, and you, ju- as you know, the international media may even start to report regarding the how Saudi Arabia turned its tides, and reports will come out that how Saudi Arabia has been investing in sporting facilities
And
and all.
undoubtedly, like in Qatar, Saudi Arabia, with this new Neom city, the sports city, it's going to be absolutely cutting edge and world class. Once again, many congratulations to you and the rest of Saudi Arabia on the win, and we look forward to the next match. You go well, keep us in your du'as, inshallah, and salaam alaikum to you.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
That was Mohammed Gibran Khan, producer at Haramain Sharifain, based in Riyadh, talking to us about the amazing win, the Saudi Arabian soccer win over Argentina. Stand by for our next interview, which I'm very excited about, and that, of course, is a discussion on the Cape Muslim Afrikaans dialect. We are going to be talking with Muhammad Alexander. He's a heritage activist and an author. That brings us to 8:45 exactly, right here on News and Views on Salam Media.